Greek gods and the mental health disorders each signify. Gods are immortals, full of power and knowledge. But despite their majestic appearance, there is still something that reflects humanity. In many ancient myths it speaks of a time when even gods went insane. Their once stable minds unraveled due to chaos in life. This unique twist on mythology reveals the shocking reality that even the divine wasn't safe from mental disorders. In this video, we'll explore and understand why gods went crazy and how their sanity managed to slip away through the cracks in their minds during this journey through Greek mythology. 16 Greek gods and the mental health disorders each signify. 1. Hera, narcissistic personality disorder. Hera's obsession with her own image and status is evident throughout Greek mythology. She often reacts with jealousy and rage towards Zeus's infidelities, reflecting an exaggerated sense of entitlement and a need for admiration. 2. Zeus, bipolar disorder. Zeus's extreme mood swings are a hallmark of bipolar disorder. At times, he displays grandiosity, asserting his authority as the king of the gods, while at other times, he is prone to fits of intense anger and aggression, leading to destructive behavior. 3. Athena, obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Athena's fixation on perfection, order, and control aligns with symptoms of OCD. She is meticulous in her planning and strategy, often exhibiting repetitive behaviors and rigid adherence to rituals. 4. Dionysus, substance use disorder. Dionysus's excessive indulgence in wine, leading to dependence and addiction, reflects the characteristics of substance use disorder. His erratic behavior and disregard for consequences further emphasize his struggle with substance abuse. 5. Apollo, narcissistic personality disorder. Apollo's excessive self-love and lack of empathy for others are indicative of narcissistic personality disorder. He is often portrayed as arrogant and self-absorbed, prioritizing his own desires and ambitions above all else. 6. Aphrodite, histrionic personality disorder. Aphrodite's exaggerated emotions and constant need for attention align with the symptoms of histrionic personality disorder. She thrives on drama and seduction, often manipulating others to fulfill her own desires. 7. Hades, depressive disorder. Hades's perpetual sadness, isolation, and feelings of hopelessness suggest a depressive disorder. His role as the ruler of the underworld further emphasizes his association with darkness and despair. 8. Hephaestus, social anxiety disorder. Hephaestus's fear of social scrutiny and avoidance of social situations point to social anxiety disorder. Despite his talents as a craftsman, he often chooses to work alone in his forge, avoiding interactions with others whenever possible. 9. Hermes, attention deficit or hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Hermes's impulsiveness, restlessness, and difficulty concentrating are consistent with the symptoms of ADHD. He is constantly on the move, flitting between tasks and pursuits without staying focused for long. 10. Artemis, avoidant personality disorder. Artemis's persistent avoidance of relationships and intimacy with others aligns with avoidant personality disorder. She prefers the company of animals and solitude in the wilderness, shunning social interactions whenever possible. 11. Demeter, generalized anxiety disorder, GAD. Demeter's excessive worry and anxiety about the well-being of her loved ones suggest generalized anxiety disorder. Her fear of losing her daughter Persephone to Hades leads her to exhibit symptoms of anxiety and distress. 12. Poseidon, intermittent explosive disorder. Poseidon's uncontrollable anger and tendency to engage in physical violence or destruction reflect symptoms of intermittent explosive disorder. He often reacts impulsively to perceived slights or challenges to his authority, resulting in destructive outbursts. 13. Ares, conduct disorder. Ares's persistent aggression, disregard for rules, and lack of empathy indicate conduct disorder. He revels in violence and chaos, often inciting conflict and bloodshed for his own amusement. 14. Persephone, post-traumatic stress disorder. Persephone's traumatic experience of being abducted by Hades and taken to the underworld aligns with symptoms of PTSD. Her subsequent anxiety and distress, as well as her struggles to cope with her ordeal, reflect the psychological impact of trauma. 15. Narcissus, narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissus's excessive self-focus and preoccupation with his own physical appearance epitomize narcissistic personality disorder. His inability to form meaningful connections with others stems from his intense self-love and vanity. 16. Orpheus, grief-induced depression. Orpheus's profound sadness and withdrawal following the loss of his wife, Eurydice, indicate grief-induced depression. His inability to move on from his loss and his overwhelming despair reflect the debilitating effects of grief on his mental health. By acknowledging the existence of mental disorders in these legendary figures, we can challenge the stigma that's attached to such conditions and encourage empathy and understanding for those who experience them. Greek mythology is more than just entertainment, it also encourages us to think about our own flaws and virtues as we figure out how to live life. As our video comes to a close, we want to introduce you to Mind's Journal, your ultimate online sanctuary for everything related to mental and emotional wellness. A place where your mind can speak, your heart can share, and your soul can confide. Whether you're seeking to enhance your mental health, relationships, lifestyle, career, or simply explore the intriguing realms of psychology, spirituality, and beyond, the Mind's Journal has you covered. With content crafted by experts, it's akin to having a personal navigator for the complex journey of self-improvement, all presented in an engaging and enjoyable manner. Don't overlook our published works, such as Toxic Love Disorder, a groundbreaking read from esteemed authors across the globe. With our community expanding in America, Canada, the UK, and beyond, we're making a global impact. For customized advice, Mind Help offers access to professional mental health support. If you enjoyed this video and crave more insightful content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Subscribing means joining a community committed to personal growth and wellness. For those eager to delve deeper, we present two unique membership options: Mind Benders and Thought Twisters. These memberships grant you access to exclusive content and special benefits. Therefore, consider becoming a member to embrace your journey with the Mind's Journal fully and our community. Thank you for watching. Remember, your journey toward mental and emotional wellness is a worthy investment. See you in the next video. Until then, let the Mind Talk begin.